Tonight, officials are keeping a close eye on the First Baptist Church in Vallejo. They fear it could collapse at any time. It's one of about 7 structures in Vallejo which have been red tagged. We have video to show you. See it here. This is from our helicopter partnership with ABC7. You can see the church, the historic church there. KRON 4's Rob Flatabo is live in Vallejo tonight. He has the complete details on all of this. Rob.
Well, that's right, Pam, and right behind me here, arriving within the last couple of minutes here, is a light unit here. So they plan to work through the night here to light up this whole intersection. They've got Sonoma Boulevard closed down at Carolina. That's the church right across the street. We'll go ahead and pan up there and show you the bell tower. We're talking about here roughly the about 20 feet from the top of the bell tower down to about midway through those louvered windows there. Apparently, that is the unstable part. Well, a frightening thing to consider here is the fact that, of course, that earthquake happened about 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. They held services here at this church on Sunday morning as per normal, and that bell tower there sort of looms right over the top of the sanctuary. However, if you stand off to the right, you can see a slight crack there in the corner facade there, and there's light coming through. So that's what tells inspectors who noticed all this late this afternoon that church was in danger, in fact, of coming down here. So right now, engineers here are on scene. They are assessing exactly what they're going to do here. Lincoln School right across the street here, so they're concerned there. They want to get this done so they can open school as per normal, and then once again get Sonoma Boulevard here. I talked to the pastor here, the chief pastor. His name is Al Marks. He told me this church underwent an earthquake retrofit. The bell tower did back in 1992. The church itself was built in 1921. As you can see, it's all bricks there, and so that's the kind of a problem we've been seeing all over Vallejo today. In fact, this is one of 10 buildings that were red tagged around Vallejo. 39 buildings have been yellow tagged. They had about a half a dozen water main breaks. Those have all been repaired right now. Total of 49 injuries. And this isn't the only damage we've seen in Vallejo here. Take a look. There's some other damage that I spotted around town, including out on Mare Island. Behind a snarl of caution tape, falling bricks, and broken glass, building inspectors fanned out across Vallejo to assess the damage on Monday. A process city officials say will take days. So
our preliminary estimate is $5.2 million, but that is very likely to change as we get better information.
One of those damaged structures, the Crowley building here in downtown Vallejo, already undergoing an earthquake retrofit, belongs to Buck Camphauser, who allowed me inside to see how a brick facade from near the roof collapsed and then crashed to the ground floor.
The earthquake decided that it wanted to make a little hole in our window or on our roof, and we have a new skylight. But the option now is to take it down. It's easier to take it down than try and rebuild it.
Not far away at the First United Methodist Church, bricks are falling from another facade just over the sidewalk. And perhaps hardest hit of all is Tennessee Street, where dozens of storefront windows were broken out and are now boarded up with red or yellow tags foretelling a visit by those inspectors.
It shook my house, and I said, after a while, I said, I better go down there and check on the barbershop and make sure everything's all right. And once I got off the freeway, Tennessee Street was lit up, and I said, oh, that doesn't look too good. So came in, sure enough, there was glass everywhere.
And this is historic Mare Island, home to many brick structures. The museum also has a yellow tag and some falling bricks, and virtually every one of the officers' mansions here along historic Walnut Street lost at least a chimney or two, all of them surrounded now by caution tape as crews have already begun to come in and inspect and repair some of the damage.
It's a bit heartbreaking to see, especially on this street, because there's so much history on this street. It's a little bit heartbreaking to see, but we're a tough town and we're tough people in it, and we're going to rebuild and go on stronger.
And we're back out live now to what's going on here on Sonoma Boulevard and Carolina Street. Just a lot of activity going here. That's the bell tower of the First Baptist Church up there that they are worried could come down here literally at any time, particularly during one of these larger aftershocks. So the plan here is to work through the night and take down the top 20 feet of there to eliminate all danger for anyone who happened to be walking by the area here. So again, the First Baptist Church, one of 10 buildings that are red tagged here in the city of Vallejo, 39 of them yellow tagged. Live in Vallejo, Rob Flatabo, KRON 4 News.